there folks, welcome to another video. Woohoo! Today we are going to be talking about chest binding. I have made a couple of videos about it, but I'll link that somewhere. It's just called like Binding 101, and then I also talk a bit about chest binding in a recent video I did about kind of dressing transmasculine style guide for the summer, so I also have that card pop up somewhere. In case you're not familiar with what chest binding is, it's when you use a compressional garment to kind of give the chest a more flat and or like androgynous appearance, masculine, whatever you may be going for. Typically the best way to bind is going to be using an actual binder. So I have had a few over the years. This is just a nude binder. I really prefer half tanks, because they kind of cut off right around like bottom of my rib cage, and I just like the way they feel or look. This is one that I've had for about 6 months. I've had the one that I'm wearing right now for around 3, and then I have some up in my bedroom that are same as this one, just in a medium, that I've had for 2 years because I show them in the video I made right after my freshman year of high school. Binding is something that is familiar for a lot of transmasculine or non-binary individuals who are assigned female at birth, because it helps to give your body an appearance of like, this is how I want to look. So I'm just going to kind of give you guys a comparison between my chest when I'm binding and when I'm not. Okay, so this is my chest when I'm binding. This is GC2B size large, like their trans flag binder, which I love. So just kind of like pretty flat. And then this is my chest when I'm not binding. This is just like a sports bra. It's not a very tight shirt because I don't like them, but like you can kind of see like a boob bump. A video request that I got a few times on my transmasculine summer clothing guide was how to bind when you don't have access to something like a binder because of financial stuff. Maybe you're not out to parents, family, friends, whatever it may be. A binder is really your best bet, but like I completely understand if you can't really get access to one. There are really cool things like binder donation programs. The one I've heard the most positive stuff about is Point of Pride. The one downside though is they have a really long waiting list. If not, on Reddit there's the FTM subreddit, and they actually have a trade request sell kind of thread, so I'll link that below as well. If you've run out of options and you need to bind on a budget or without a binder, this is the part of the video for you. In terms of binding without a binder, the most common method you see is the double sports bra method. Something also to think about with sports bras is go for something like this one, which is more of just like a spandexy material that you might be able to swim in, as opposed to this one, which is like a cloth one, and it has like the cups in it, and those kind of like give like boob form because they're round and they're like, ah yes, hold and cup the tit. When it's like, no, we don't want the tit. Squish the tit. No tit. No tit. There are lots of alternative methods other than just using sports bras. There's also something where I think you take like a camisole or like a undershirt type thing, and then you can roll it up or like wear it backwards. I've never used any of them, so I can't vouch for them, and I don't have any tank tops or camisoles that would be like tight enough to use for that. And the one thing that I really do want to stress here though with alternative binding methods is please never use ace bandage or tape. Please be safe. Something like ace bandage, it's meant to constrict, so when you breathe, your rib cage can't expand like it normally would. With a chest binder, it's something you can easily get used to and it's meant to expand. But something like an ace bandage is meant to hold an injury, so it's not going to be able to expand and you're going to hurt your ribs or your lungs or something. I know people are always like, oh, the horrors of ace bandages. It's like, well, is it really a bad thing? Yes, it is. I witnessed it firsthand. Thankfully not me, but it was someone I care about. So please, please, please take care of yourself. If not for yourself, for someone else. Do it for me, do it for your pet. Well, nothing is going to be perfect unless you do something like top surgery, which depends on your surgeon. Achieving a super duper flat chest like isn't really possible. The nice thing with something like binding though is at the very least you can like kind of give off the impression of like pecs, because like pectoral muscles, whew. But just kind of like listen to your body, do what feels right, don't do what doesn't. Stay away from ace bandages. Double sports bra method, it's one of the most common. Also, lots of baggy clothing. Throughout middle school, before I came out as trans, but like, I had so many baggy anime shirts, man. Cause can't see the tits, can't see the hips. Thriving in my androgynous life. So just like, do what feels good, don't do what doesn't. Please comment down below if this was helpful. If not, give me some ideas for another video so that I can help you feel comfy as you. I need sleep! In all honesty though, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will link some resources down below like Point of Pride, as well as GC2B, which is where I get all of my binders. They are amazing, and they also have great customer service, trans operated and owned. Amazing. Amazing. So, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you kids on the flip side.